mellow and sleepy. But I thought that I might as well continue. Yes, not sleepy. No, not sleepy. Anyway. Okay. Hey. Okay. You go to your bed. Okay. You can go here and talk with your friend now. Oh, I was always sleeping. Anyway, nothing actually. This doesn't look very aesthetically beautiful. And this is one strange one I'm making today, isn't it? See which one I'm happy with this. Not so much that. Which one is like a sleepy one? No. He's a sleepy one. I want to go one. Cold. Yeah, that's really sleepy, isn't it? Ah, this is better. Nah. See how bad. Ah, Dreamy Garden. Okay. This episode I'm gonna have a quick talk about what DC52 is. DC50. Actually, should I talk about DC52 or comic book downloading? Talk about books. Okay. Crash Course. Okay. DC52 is, I mentioned it briefly on Marvel now, it's a reboot of the entire universe of DC Comics. I'm talking about Superman, Batman, they all start from the beginning, basically. And the concept-wise, it's pretty interesting, except Batman didn't really start from the beginning, and Superman did, but it was written by Grant Morrison, which means it didn't really have a very interesting flow of human nature. I'm not a big fan. But there's been quite a few good Batman books. In fact, they got awesome Batman books. I mean, right now it's December 2012. So, what we got right now is we've got John Layman on Detective Comics, and he's an intriguing writer. We've got Greg Hertz on Batman: The Dark Knight. I read the first issue of the Scarecrow story, and that was really good. We've got Peter J. Tomasi on Batman and Robin, and that's been really good. We've got Batman on. No, we've got Scott Snyder on Batman, and he's a very good writer. I haven't read the Death of the Family yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm just hoping it's not as abrupt as Night of the Owls, which was a little annoyingly abrupt. Well, it should be good. It should be good. I hope. Okay, so the Batman ones have been really good. Teen Titan ones, I like Teen Titans as characters, so I'm gonna follow it, unless the writing really irritates me. So I'm happy about the Teen Titans, the Superboy book. Because my characters are very good. We got, let's see, what else do I get? I like Green Lantern New Guardians, Monkey loves Green Lantern, and I like New Guardians. I think I like Kyle, Kyle, Kyle Green Lantern. I like him as a character. Let's see. Also like, oh, the Aquaman's been really good. Aquaman, written by Jeff Jones and illustrated mostly by Ivan Rias. Yeah, that's been good. There's also some other books. But like, mentionable books would be All Star Western, which is really good because you get the backstory of Gotham City. It's written by, but the problem with that is its plot, structure, and art is not its structure and art is a little bit off-putting. It doesn't have that dramatic feel, and then the backup features of these pointless stories about other Western characters not in Gotham City. They were quite boring. But but the main plotline, it's worth reading in the store, but that one's just worth collecting. And I personally, there's three kinds of books to me. The first kind of book is the awful book. You need to know where they are so you don't have to buy them, waste your money. Second kind of book is the books that you read, but you don't really want to collect, as in, you just want to keep up to date with them, but you don't really care about them. The third book is the really good books that you just need to have a collection of. I have a lot of those, unfortunately. I have about 24,000 comic books, so yeah, I have a lot. Yes, I wish I didn't have 24,000, to be honest. So, those, and what else do we get? We get, I think those, I get Flash, but I don't know why I'm getting it anymore. I get Aquaman for Jeff Jones, and I'm getting Flash. I think I used to get 18 books, but one by one they all dropped. Now it's only these books. I think I might have to go back to Batman or something. But the problem there is I get 33 books a month, and I just cut down, to be honest. But yeah, DC reboot has been interesting and awful at the same time. I mean, there's like really good artists, like Flash has really good art. iVampire has really good art. Justice League Dark has really good art. Those guys are like really amazing for the art, just amazing. Very compelling. The Batman books can't really touch a lot of them because it's Batman. So they throw all their money at them. All the good artists. But those three books, Dark, Flash, and Batwoman. Batwoman has always had good art. Those books have good art. Those books. There's some books that are interesting, like Blue Beetle and with a lot of those books, it's like you need to know the character to have any interest in it. Some of the books are terrible, with like these huge hypes behind them. I'm looking at you, Justice League and Earth 2. Earth 2 was painfully predictable and horribly designed for clothes. I hope there are no cosplayers doing Earth 2 characters, especially Flash. Oh, that's that ridiculous bicycle helmet thing. It's ugly. And then, let's see, the Justice League was beyond terrible. You can argue with me. I'm happy to show you a link to the article I got posted on C4. I have a very good reason why both Jeff Jones and Jim Lee have terrible abilities in that book. But Jeff Jones being awesome in Aquaman is really weird. How can you write one really good book and one really bad book? My favorite character in the DC universe is Impulse. Impulse is my favorite character. And I think a lot of my favorite, and the second favorite character is Lobo. See, the interesting conflict and dynamic, one is really innocent, one is not innocent at all. Yeah, those are my two favorite DC characters. I mean, I can't really count Batman because Batman's status is just too high. You can't really compare. You have to go for, you know, you just have to go for what you get most. I also get, yeah. So Batman book's been good. At least it is right now. And I like Teen Titans and I like Superboy, mainly because I like the characters. I like Justice, Young Justice, even though, so yeah, I might get inspired a bit. I do like the teen superheroes more than the main. Somehow they're more interesting. Okay, so yeah, sidekicks diving temps stay dead most of the time. I noticed. Most of the time, I noticed. Actually, maybe not the Teen Titans. Actually, I think they fall back and come back. Man, that sucks. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. That but it's in the universe once. Sometimes when they die, they just say that in our universe. That's the impressed part. Okay. So, a lot of these books I didn't buy, but I did read them all. I did that through downloading. Now, a lot of people will disagree with me, but I wouldn't because I have 24,000 comic books. Sorry, 24,000 comic books. that when you download something, you never buy it. But I buy it if it's worth it. In fact, that's the best kind of advertising they've done with me and taken my money. But just some books are just too amazing not to have a collection of. I mean, DC Universe is my favorite place to hang out, and even though the cartoon at the moment is better than the majority of the books, Injustice, it is good. Don't pretend it's not. It's amazing. Did you see Impulse on Young Justice? It's almost wow. It's like, whoa, how did you get him back here? You just made me the happiest boy in the whole world. Oh, it's like, yeah, it's awesome. He is really awesome. I don't know if I have so much gray these days. Is it a theme or something? Or if it's all involved this annoying grayness. I have to think about it. DC Universe is a pretty good place. I guess if you have any questions about comic books on any of my episodes, let me know what they are, and I think I can help you answer them because I'm basically just making it up as I go along and whatever comes in my head. But if you give me a question, I can make it a structure. I don't mind. I don't mind making it a structure. So, I hope you enjoyed. Or at least you've been informed what the New 52 is. New universe, same characters, new beginnings. That should have been the tagline. It's good. So, please ask me questions and I will answer. Now, what should I do the next video on? Maybe I'll go sleep tonight.